is Katia Castellanos, and I would love to welcome you to the Random Format Show, the place where we speak with the local artists, introduce you to the faces of local film, art and fashion, and overall culture of Texas. As you know, this time we're covering a very, very important subject that touched the lives of every one of us, and it is COVID-19, also known as a coronavirus. This time on our show, our guest is Checo.
What's up?
From Austin, Texas. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today.
for having me. Yeah, I'm here today. I appreciate it.
I know it's quite a ways to get to San Antonio.
Yeah.
That what makes it a lot more special to me to have you as my guest.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a nice little drive. It was peaceful. Nice
That's
little
good.
peaceful
That's
drive.
amazing.
Yeah. A good little time.
For the people who don't know about you, I'm sure you're very known in the Austin market. A lot of people in San Antonio, they just didn't get a chance to really get to know you.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you do.
My name is Checo, from Checo Records. I run an independent label in Austin, Texas, based out of Austin, Texas, It's really for the youth. A lot of young Hispanic artists coming out of the game in this time right now. As we speak, a lot developing. So, I put together a little label for the ones on my side of the city to be able to put out their work and me knowing a little bit about the game. I want them to be heard. I want them to have a little something to put on.
The
for the
platform,
city.
the platform.
Exactly, something for us, by us. So
because it's all about helping each other, and for whenever we reach a certain level, it's all about giving back and passing the knowledge and making a difference in somebody else's life, in somebody else's who's just as passionate about the music or film or arts or anything, in entertainment in general.
Yeah, it's a lot of young talented people out there, in Austin. So it's good that we have somewhere for them to be heard, somewhere for them to be seen where you can see their work, and like to put on for them.
You're
And San
doing
Antonio
an amazing job, Checo.
Yeah, I appreciate
And for
it.
the artists who are watching us right now, who
Yeah.
are in hip hop, who are in music, who really want to pursue it and take it to the next level, how would they find you? Where can they get the information?
Well, right now we're on all streaming platforms. If you Chase Records, if you type that in, you get some singles, some singles right now that we have released. But I do have we do have some projects on the way. This label is only a year old. It's only about a year old project. I still don't have like my debut project out yet. So it's real new in the game. But yeah, we managed to acquire some success. In the small time that we are in the game. So.
I know that you're well recognized in Texas in
Yeah.
general, but especially
it.
in Austin.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for you guys. As I'm always saying, it's a great pleasure to see people pursuing their passion, taking it, bringing it to the highest level possible,
Oh yeah.
and making the difference, and speaking the truth.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the music.
Yes.
That's what we all here are, and that's what we're all doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, music's a good way for people to be heard, a good way, people to express how they feel and what they're going through, tough times or whatnot, like times like this especially, good time for people to express themselves, but
It's very, very inspirational. But since we are focusing today on the pandemic, on the coronavirus, let's be more specific and talk about those times and you, how you really was able to get through. Especially with the inspiration.
Well, me, my bad, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
But me, like the way I like to think about it is like, with times like this, a real hustler is gonna adapt, to times like this. If you from where I came from, from the hood, tough times come around often. They come not just every now and then like a pandemic. This shit is real. We live this. It's like we've been prepared. We've been preparing for this kind of stuff our whole life, kind of a thing. It's like nothing. But some people out there, they didn't really grow up like that, so it's a little tougher. But like I said, some people put under pressure, they outdo themselves, and some people
They break.
They're just not built like that. But
we're here to bring the guidance, I feel like.
Yeah.
For anybody who have ever experienced the hard times in any way. not just creatively, but generally
Yeah.
speaking, overcoming this situation is a great time to guide somebody to pass that experience over.
Yeah, I deal with it is I just make sure that uh like times like this,
Mm-hmm.
just make sure you have a good roof over your head, make sure that you got food in the fridge, then you establish like where you have somewhere to live. After that, just make sure your family's straight. Times like this, you might have to be a little selfish, look out for yourself, you know, make sure that you're gonna be good for the time being, and just be positive,
Mm-hmm.
find peace, stay like if you find personal peace, I think that's pretty much the key to like surviving this epidemic,
Mm-hmm.
and stay away
So would
from.
you call it a principle of achieving success, of
Yes.
following the right path for you?
Yes, I think that's a principle for sure. You follow the right path,
Mm-hmm.
and success will come, and just don't believe everything you see on the TV. That's a
Mm-hmm.
good principle too. Stay away from the media,
Mm-hmm.
cause it's a lot of negativity. So, you know,
Mhm. For the
just try to
people
stay.
who really seek the information now, and this is a good point. I'm glad that you brought it out. Where would they find the information they need, so that way they would know what exactly is happening in this world right now?
You mean like
If not the
to stay
news,
to stay like
to stay
updated
informed and
and
updated. Yeah.
information? I mean, the social media is a good
You
way
think
if
it's a,
you.
a good platform?
I think so, cause you could reach out to somebody that on the other side of the world, and
Mm-hmm.
you could like ask them how, like instead of looking on the news and seeing like, yo, Italy, what's going on. You can maybe reach out to somebody over there and confirm, like what's really going on out there.
Do you think people need to start communicating a lot more and
Yeah.
sharing?
Yes, I think they do. The internet is big, and it's like a tool. You should use it. It could be used for a lot more than just, you know, entertainment. But yeah, I think that's another conversation. I think
Yes,
that's for
I
another.
feel like we can talk about it forever,
Yeah, I could be on this
and
couch
yeah, and that
forever.
would be amazing too. Unfortunately, we're tight on time today,
Yeah,
and we really like to know a lot more about you in general, so people would get familiar with you.
yeah, for sure,
And afterwards, I'm sure you're gonna gain the followers on the social media, and you can
for sure,
continue the good work.
for sure. I appreciate that.
So tell me about the recent projects that you're having,
Right now I
the
have
projects that you did during the pandemic.
projects pandemic. I do have um, I did have some singles already put together, but when this kind of happened, I thought I'd add more to the project. It's Chase the Check Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the project, and I put out a song on there. It's about like police brutality, So I wanted to touch on that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know,
You're covering the very, very important issues right now.
yes, now's a good time. Now's a good time for people to be heard, because they're listening. We're really going through something, and people are fed up. So, I thought I'd put out my little 2 cents on there, my little piece.
We have to. If we have the
Yeah,
opportunity, we are given it for a reason. We have to utilize
for
it
sure.
in a manner that benefits the world. We have to think bigger. That's a very good point, and I'm very
Yes,
happy that artists like you. I'm talking about Texas right now, but generally speaking, there are artists like you who are concentrating on highlighting the things that matter the most for the society. Because people listen, like you said,
yeah,
people see what you show them, people hear what you tell them, and it's very powerful
yes.
to be able to get your message through your music to reach out to so many people.
Hmm.
So that's amazing, and I wish you a lot of success in what you're doing.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
hope
it.
you
Likewise.
get that inspiration. You keep on getting it, and you keep on reaching out to the great talent, and your label grows. But I know label it's not only about the creating, but in a way it is a business as well.
Yes.
You have to manage it, and a lot of things are involved in it in general. So how did the pandemic affect the business aspect of owning a label?
The business side of for me, it didn't really affect me too much in my 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 crew, my group, it really didn't affect us too much because
Mm-hmm.
like we're independent, you know, and we're not really signed to a
Mm-hmm.
major or partnered up with a major, so we're not really
Was it the idea in the beginning to be separated from the media, to be separated
yeah.
from producers and contracts like that?
Yeah, well, yeah. It at first it is,
Mm-hmm.
but you know we keep an open mind because you know opportunities do come and you know. But at first, you know, we do want to stay independent, you know, because we are for the streets, you know, for like from the streets for the streets type of
You're
a
a voice
thing.
of the street, basically.
Independent, yeah. Very. We want to stay independent and we want to show like other people, like you know, you can be independent too. You know, you don't need to you know sell your publishing away or you know
Mm-hmm.
a long time you know
Mm-hmm.
for a
Replacing your
contract.
values for the money. I think there's
Exactly.
a lot of times that's what's happening,
That's what's more
and
important. And
that's
I see it
unfortunate.
like times like this too. Like a lot of artists, like big mainstream artists, they're kind of like forced to work a little harder because you know they do have these bills that they have to pay
Mm-hmm.
to the label. You know they gotta pay, they gotta you know they're under a contract. So
Mm-hmm.
it feels good to know that you know we're not
You're not on the
obligated.
leash. Yeah.
Exactly. You know I could just like I could drop whenever if I want. I have a video right now that a few of them I can choose to drop them
Mm-hmm.
whenever or you know this
Well, I
project
hope you're
that
gonna
I'm
drop
talking.
them before we finish our
Oh
production. We're
yeah.
gonna get the content ready, and we would love to include one of your videos
Definitely.
in the show.
Yes, definitely. I'll send over some files for sure. I got you.
That's
I
amazing.
got you.
That's amazing. I'm so excited. As an artist in Texas, it kind of just came to my mind. Do you have any role model or somebody who inspires
Yeah.
you as a creative individual?
Role
And who would
models.
it be?
I have a few. I have a few role models, man. Like I like Master P. That's a good one. Dame Dash and like P Diddy. You know Jay Z. Pretty much like people doing the same thing. Like I'm trying to get on their path, whether it's independent and then they you know create.
Mm-hmm.
They empower people around them to you know
Mm-hmm.
keep things moving. You know. And then just I like I don't know if you're familiar with Master P and what he
Mm-hmm.
did with his label deal. Like that was inspirational to me. When I heard about it, he you know I don't really want to get too deep into what he did, but he finessed like the label, and it was just the big move for somebody to see that you know because he came from like where we came from,
Mm-hmm.
so it was good.
We are all creators, and what we
Exactly.
do, we create a better world. We try to put our input to do the impact, um, especially if we came from the places or the times or the situations that are not the best, that are not the easiest. It benefited us in the end, and I believe that even that coronavirus situation, although it's bad and it affected us,
Yeah,
every one of us, and
for
a lot
sure.
of people have died. A lot of people lost their normal way of living. They lost the sense of stability, the feeling that they're sure in tomorrow. Some people don't even know how to take care of their families anymore.
Yeah, it's
But
it's kind of it's tough,
as long as
tough
we can
time.
get together, as long as I feel the art industry, the music industry, all the entertainment industry, although it suffered so much, it is much needed at nowadays world just to inspire people because that's why it's here for, to bring the inspiration, to bring that support, to deliver that right message that the people need to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as the question, we were talking about your role models, the people who inspire you, and that's what
Yes,
brought me to talking to that.
James Prince is another one, another big one, probably one of the biggest ones. One of
Mm-hmm.
my role models. He's from Houston, and I read his book. That was one of the books that moved me. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Respect, The Art of Respect. You know, I checked that one out. It was a good one. But yeah, that's as far as role models. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm probably going to be cliche right now, but I really would like to ask you that question. As far as the music goes, and I know it's probably a very deep question,
Yeah.
but what is music to you?
Music to me,
Mm-hmm.
man, that has a lot of that is a very deep question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a deep answer. And a form of expression, you know, really from anybody, really a talented individual. You could, it's a platform too. It's probably one of the biggest platforms in the world. Music, if you know, uh, yeah. That's about it. And uh, you know, it's a good way. How do I put this in words? Um, it's like a mood, like an energy. It changes the vibe. You know, I can't even put that into words. You know, but yeah, it's like a,
Mm-hmm.
you know, changes your vibe. I can't even. That's a deep
Mm-hmm.
question that cut out. That's a bit.
Yeah, see, like I had to
You
do
got
that
me
to you. You
thinking over
came
here.
from Austin for something. I was gonna do that, but
You got me
obviously it
thinking.
is very important to you, and you're doing an outstanding job. You're inspiring people. You, like I said, for me, what you do is just a voice of the streets, which deserves to be heard. And that's why it is so popular. I feel like a lot of people can relate to
Yeah,
that because our lives are not perfect, and especially at a situation right now where the whole world suffers. People really need that. People really need to be assured they're not the only ones.
yeah,
They're not the only ones who struggle, and that's what brings comfort. It
yeah.
really does.
Exactly.
Music is such a powerful tool.
That's why I want other people's voices to be heard too. Like I got a lot of young partners that got that just as talented, maybe even more talented than me, but they don't have the resources and they don't know how to get up there. They don't know how to, you know, put a video together
Mm-hmm.
or, you know. So I just want to help them out, and because I was the same way, you know, I had a lot to say back
What
then.
would you recommend to people like that who doesn't know where they're going, where they're moving, and they're not happy with the current situation? Maybe they're not doing what they really want to do. Maybe they're really passionate about music. They don't know how to start. Maybe they're writing music already, but they don't know what to do with it. They
Yeah.
don't believe in themselves, although they do believe in their music.
No, well times like this, well my advice to somebody like that, like a youngster,
Mm-hmm.
you know I advise you to just keep going hard, bro. Keep applying pressure. You know your time will come. Keep applying pressure. Just keep doing that, and keep knocking out those songs. Keep you know keep putting up the videos and your time's gonna come. You know just wait. You know. And everything don't happen overnight, you know what I'm saying? You got to put in the work. And then even when you see those back to back, like you might see a big artist, he got these back to back videos and he's just doing it big. You don't see his, you got to read between the lines. You don't see, you know his struggles. You know, in between those videos, he's got little struggles that he's got going on. You know, he might be stressed about this, might be stressed about that. But from your side, you just see, you know, the success because it's all visual. That's what it is. You know, you just see boom, 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 and you just see all that at the same time, and it's like, man, he's doing it. He did it, and it kind of discourages somebody that's doing it on an independent level a little bit, you know. So just don't get discouraged, you know. There's money in this shit for real. So, you know, you keep doing you and if you know you're talented, you know what I'm saying, keep dropping them hits, keep dropping them videos, bro. They gon' you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get your platform, you're gonna get your time to shine. That's you know what I'm saying, that's all, you know, for you know,
Mm-hmm.
little advice for a youngster, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be alright.
Yeah, and I also had I heard that somewhere, not quite sure, but it spoke to me that saying that if you're doing what you love, if you're doing what you're passionate about, if you're pursuing it, you're working on it, you're
Yeah.
putting in the good work, the money will definitely come.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the money. Don't chase the money. Shit. You know, when at first you kind of you providing a service, so you gotta give things for free. That's how you do it at first. You providing a service. You know, you give it out for free. You let people see what it is. You know, then they come back to you, and then you know with time, you know, don't chase the money. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta chase the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Chase that vision. Make it reality, and then before you know it, I heard a story about like millionaires, how they become millionaires, and they make their first million,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't even notice they made their first million because they just
It
moving so
wasn't about the
fast.
money.
You know,
It
it
was
ain't.
about the vision,
Yeah,
exactly.
it ain't about the. They just keep going, and then they look back like, oh shit, it ain't even. You know, you already up like 1.2. You know, keep it going, just keep it moving. You gotta just. It's like tunnel vision, just head on, and it's not just on about music. You know, whatever you doing, whatever the fuck you're doing, keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off. Stay on that shit, man. Stay on them. Apply that pressure. You know, that's all. Shit,
Amazing.
real
Well,
shit.
unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let you go pretty soon because our interview is coming to an
Okay,
end.
nah, I appreciate you having me.
But it's been fantastic
Yeah,
hearing
for
that
sure.
passion in your voice, the way that you're speaking. I know you spoke from the heart, and it just almost made me tear up.
For
As long as
sure.
we have people like you, the people who look out for the future generations, the people who look out for the bigger picture,
Yeah.
the things that matter, I think we do have hope.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you having me. Yeah, we do need people, you know what I'm saying? People to, have a little more inspiration. I gotta put on for the city, I gotta put on for the state. Make sure everybody, you know what I'm saying,
Let's do it
align
together
straight
with
up.
joint efforts,
I see
Checo. I
you.
think we can make a
Yeah,
huge
I'm in San
difference.
Antonio tonight. What's up? Holla at me. Shit. I'm gonna go see what's up at the studio or something before I head back to Austin. I'm gonna go see what's up. I see what y'all city life like out here. We gonna see what that.
It's different from the Austin
Yeah,
one, but
I need it.
it's very interesting as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna go check. I got my mask in the car, masked up. We're gonna be ready.
Well, thank you for coming to the
Yeah,
Random
for
Format Show,
sure.
and I look forward to seeing the new projects.
Oh yeah, the project will be on I think visual music. Visual music is the name of the YouTube channel. So that's on my little platform right now. Yeah, but Chase a Check Volume 2, that drops within weeks. You'll hear about that for sure. I'm gonna have the promotion, the street promo on lock for that one. You
I'm
know.
definitely going to be putting all of your social media links in the description,
Okay.
as well as our platforms. And we're hoping, as a Random Format Show, that your platform is going to flourish and it's going to produce new, amazing talent.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. All love, all love, all likewise with you. It's all love over here. Yeah,
True, true.
appreciate it.